You sit down, ready to write, maybe with a fresh cup of coffee or a notebook full of ideas. The intention is there, the desire to create something meaningful, to finally get your thoughts onto the page. But the blank screen stares back, and the words just won't come. Minutes tick by and the pressure builds. You type a sentence, then delete it, unsure if it's good enough. The silence grows, and self-doubt creeps in. Are you good enough? Will anyone care about what you have to say? The inner critic gets louder, making it even harder to move forward. Many of us, especially women, struggle with this in isolation, believing we must do it all alone. The late nights, the quiet rooms, the feeling that no one else understands this battle. We push through, rewriting, deleting, frustration mounting, joy fading. The excitement that once fueled us starts to disappear, replaced by exhaustion and doubt. But it doesn't have to be this way. There is another path, one that brings hope and relief. Imagine having a guide, someone who understands, who's been there, who can help you see your work with fresh eyes. Someone who can offer encouragement, practical advice, and a sense of direction when you feel lost. That overwhelmed feeling, it's a sign, one that you don't have to carry this burden alone. Reaching out for support is a strength, not a weakness. Every successful writer has had support. Behind every finished book is a network of encouragement, feedback, and community. Writing isn't meant to be a solitary battle. It's a journey best taken with others who understand the ups and downs. Let go of the myth that you must do it all yourself. Allow yourself to be supported, to share the load, and to rediscover the joy in your writing. Your story deserves to be heard, and you deserve the support to bring it to life. Picture booking a single consultation with a writing professional. It might seem like a small step, but it can be the beginning of a real transformation in your writing journey. You show up, nervous but hopeful, bringing your messy draft and honest fears. Maybe you're worried your ideas aren't good enough, or you're stuck and unsure how to move forward. For the first time, you feel truly heard. Someone listens closely, not just to your words, but to the story you're trying to tell and the passion behind it. This isn't just critique, it's expert, compassionate feedback. The consultant understands the vulnerability it takes to share your work and responds with empathy and encouragement. The consultant helps you find the thread of your idea, points out your strengths, and gives you a clear path forward. You start to see your project with fresh eyes and new possibilities. Suddenly, writing feels possible again. The weight of confusion lifts, replaced by a sense of clarity and motivation you haven't felt in ages. One conversation can save you weeks of struggle. Instead of spinning your wheels, you have direction and a renewed sense of purpose. You leave with a focused plan and renewed excitement. The next steps are clear, and you're eager to get started. The emotional support is as valuable as the practical advice. Your inner critic quiets, and you realize you're not alone in this process. You walk away lighter, more confident, and ready to write. The fear that once held you back is replaced by hope and determination. The loneliness is gone, replaced by partnership. It's a turning point, and you realize that sometimes all it takes is one meaningful conversation to change everything. After that consultation, you approach writing with new energy and calm. You have practical strategies and a clear sense of direction. The expert didn't just fix your project, they taught you skills for life. Now, you write with intention, not guesswork. Your creativity is free to soar. Confidence replaces fear. You remember the consultant's encouragement and specific praise. You see yourself as a writer. This shift impacts your whole life. You speak up, share ideas, pursue goals. Investing in your writing is investing in yourself. Your voice and story are worthy. Let me tell you about Sarah. She's a woman just like many of us, full of dreams but also doubts. Sarah always wanted to honor her grandmother's legacy by writing her memoir, but the process was much harder than she expected. She struggled for years to write her grandmother's memoir, feeling stuck and ready to give up. Every time she sat down to write, the words just wouldn't come together. The pressure to do justice to her grandmother's story weighed heavily on her, and she often wondered if she was the right person for the job. On a friend's advice, she booked a writing consultation, terrified her work was hopeless. She almost canceled the appointment, convinced she'd be told to quit. But something inside her pushed her to try, just one more time. Instead, the consultant saw the love in her pages and helped her find the memoir's central theme: resilience. They talked about what made her grandmother special, and how those moments of strength could become the heart of the story. With a new outline, everything clicked. Suddenly, Sarah could see the bigger picture, and her writing began to flow with new energy and direction. Before, her writing was a list of facts. It felt flat, like a timeline with no emotion or life. After, it came alive. My grandmother's hands, dusted with flour, taught me strength. Her memories became vivid scenes, full of warmth and meaning. One session gave Sarah clarity, confidence, and purpose. She felt inspired to keep going, and her passion for the project returned stronger than ever. A year later, she finished her book. One conversation changed everything. Sarah's story became a tribute not just to her grandmother, but to her own perseverance. That's the power of support. Sometimes all it takes is a little encouragement and guidance to unlock your story's true potential. Your story can come alive too. With the right help, you can find your voice and share your story with the world. If Sarah's story resonates, know you're not alone. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Every woman has a story that deserves to be told. Don't let fear or the myth of the solitary writer hold you back. Seeking guidance is strength, not failure. Imagine yourself, weeks from now, writing with confidence and pride. It starts with one decision: to ask for help. Find a coach, consultant, or workshop that feels right. Take that step, send the email, make the call. Give yourself the gift of clarity and support. You've carried this dream alone long enough. Let someone help you bring it to life. Your story is calling. You can do this.